Let's get fatal with Sherlock Files.
So we normally do replayability reviews. We won't be doing that this time because these games are made to be played once. There are 3 cases in the box, and it's very similar to an unlock or an escape room type of game. So what did you think of the queue system itself, and maybe go over that very briefly?
Sure, so the queue system is a really cool system of how you actually figure out the clues of this case. So you get a hand of cards, and you have to figure out if it's a relevant fact or if it's an irrelevant piece of information. And at the end, you share clues with your teammates, but you're discarding the ones you think are irrelevant. And you have to have at least 6, otherwise you fail the case.
Yeah, so and the cases come with a good write-up, and then once you're done, there is a questionnaire, and then don't focus in on this, people. Then there's basically the answer sheet at the end, which explains the case. So very well done. I like the writing on all the cases that we played, and I thought everything made sense. All the clues made sense. There was no really weird curveballs that you sometimes can get in games like this.
Yeah, and I thought that the storylines were also really good,
Yes.
and they make you want to dive in and dig deeper. They're not ambiguous, let's say.
Which is great for a detective kind of game. So this is volume 4, and I think now we've enjoyed this enough that we're going to start working our way back through the other 3. In terms of replayability, as we said at the start, you can't really replay this one, but you can gift it, trade it, sell it, whatever you would do.
Yeah, so there's value in the box in the sense that you're not destroying the game like you do in some legacy games, other than the fact that you could circle the answers on the sheet. If you wanted to sell or trade it, you just do that on a separate piece of paper. And then that game can be given to many people. I can definitely see this kind of a system being a great board game cafe style game.
Yeah. And while you won't get a ton of plays with this, like you make it like 3 hours, it's a very enjoyable 3 hours.
Absolutely. And one thing that Back of the Box recommends is if you have played it and you have a group of friends over, be the observer of it and just kind of sit there and chuckle when people are reading comments and clues, and be more the passive player rather than an active player. 3 games in the box, well worth it, and then trade it out or gift it to someone.
For sure. Yeah, so I would definitely say we recommend it.
This box is definitely going to find another home.